Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now the story I'm about to share with you is very disturbing indeed. As a matter of fact, stories like this are about to start amping up even more than they already have. We've been seeing this kind of stuff for a long time, but it's about to start amping up because there is something going on in the atmosphere that people refuse to acknowledge. They refuse to acknowledge these things, but it's going to start increasing. This is the story of a Nevada mom who's accused of killing her 2 young daughters. And get this, she goes on to tell their father that children's organs are worth a lot of money. So let me tell you something right now. This is not a sane nor rational person. Her name is Amanda Sharp Jefferson. She was arrested and charged in this heinous, oh my goodness, it's hard to even call this a crime because this is far beyond that. As you look into her eyes, you can see the deadness. Something else is driving, okay? Something else is going on inside of her head for her to think that it was a good idea to do this to her own children. When I say something else is driving, y'all have to understand what I'm saying here. A lot of people want to just chalk it up to a bad person or a person who is this, that, or the other. There's more to it than somebody being a bad person or a bad mother. There is an evil that exists in this world that people do not want to acknowledge. So anyway, let me get a little bit more into this story. It says, a Las Vegas woman is accused of 2 counts of murder after police say that she drowned her 2 young children. Then she told the father that the baby's organs were worth a lot of money. So can you imagine as she was saying this to him? Well, their organs are worth a lot of money. I can't even imagine the response the father gave. He was probably stunned and in shock hearing her say this. Says Amanda Sharp Jefferson was arrested on Friday and charged with 2 counts of open murder. She is being held without bond and will be appointed a public defender. Okay, she hasn't entered a plea yet, but something else was definitely going on in this woman's head. It says the children's father, Jaquan Singleton, called 911 on Friday afternoon after discovering the children's bodies. Singleton said he arrived home and wanted to check on his children. But Sharp Jefferson shushed him, saying that the children were asleep. He told police he eventually checked on the children and realized they were cold and not breathing. Sharp Jefferson kept shushing him and at one point made a statement that their organs were worth a lot of money. The arrest report alleges. On the 911 call, a distraught Singleton can be heard asking Sharp Jefferson, "What did you do?" Sometimes, family, going over these things and looking at what's going on in the hood among our people is very difficult because no one wants to hear the truth of the matter about what's really happening. No one wants to hear the truth. And so you share these stories hoping that something will click in the minds of our people to realize that we are under spiritual attack and that a lot of people are giving in to demonic voices. Okay, after a brief silence, he tells the 911 dispatcher that she drowned them. When officers arrived at the scene, they allegedly found the children stacked on top of each other on a baby swing in the couple's living room. Police also alleged that she later claimed she had no children and she lived in the apartment alone. Then her story changed again, and she allegedly said she discovered the dead children in her living room, but took a shower instead of calling 911. "I like showers," she allegedly said, according to the police report. Now listen to this, y'all. This is why I say Something else was driving. This woman had demons, a demonic possession that caused her to say and do the things that she was. I'm telling y'all right now, this is no joke. This is nothing to play with. It is very real. Let me continue on. Singleton told police he had been in a relationship with Sharp Jefferson since 2018. He said that the relationship fell apart a few weeks ago when Sharp Jefferson accused him of cheating on her with his spirit wife. Y'all hear this? With his spirit wife. Singleton went to visit his grandmother the night before the children were found dead, but says nothing seemed out of the ordinary. In an interview with Fox, Singleton says Sharp Jefferson seemed to be losing her grip on reality. Okay, so then there you go right there. You said nothing seemed out of the ordinary, but then you said she seemed to be losing her grip on reality. You can't ignore this kind of stuff, family. If someone is losing their grip on reality, you need to understand that something else is driving. Okay, let me go on. It says she was going through a spiritual and a soul type of thing, he told the station, where she thought she wasn't in this reality. She was in the spiritual and soul reality. Okay, so again, why would you say that nothing seemed out of the ordinary? Now you're saying something different. Something was definitely out of the ordinary. Okay? Despite it all, Singleton says he forgives her. I forgive her, he told the station. I love her. If I walk around with hate and anger, I'm not going to be able to get through this situation. I have to act like they're still here because the only way I can carry on their legacy is to stay positive. Sharp Jefferson is due in court on Thursday afternoon to determine whether or not she can be released on bond. Okay, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. This is horrible. He says he still loves and forgives her. This is the kind of stuff that is happening because people don't understand that there is a strong demonic presence in the world today, and it's only increasing. It is only increasing. This woman did this to these children because she is occupied. Do y'all know what occupied means? I know most of you probably do. This woman is definitely occupied. Something else is driving. Something else is at the steering wheel. She has been taken over. For her to say the things that she's saying, that the children's organs are worth a lot of money. He's saying that she's dwelling in the spiritual reality and another realm, actually. All of this talk shows that there's definitely something very demonic going on in this woman's life. Anyway, I just wanted to share this story with you. I can expound later in another video about demonic possession and things of that nature. I just wanted to share this story with you all without going into too much detail with the other stuff, because sometimes things get lost in the shuffle when you try to, expound too much on a situation like this. Okay, I just wanted to share this so that we can all be aware that people are losing a grip on reality. Okay, men, women, and children, old and young. Okay, anyway, I'm done with this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share and like this video, and with that, I am out. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.